Hey everyone and welcome. Today I want to teach you how to play 3 of my favorite strumming, which is going to spice up your playing on the ukulele. So let's begin. First strumming pattern I want to teach you is called the Island Strum. It's a very popular strumming pattern to play on the ukulele, but I want to spice it up today a little bit to make you sound even better when you're playing this one. So the Island Strum that we all know sounds like this. So now let's break down the basic version of the strumming and let me guide you through the right hand technique. So first of all, in order to focus on the right hand technique, I want to simplify the left hand and play everything together with the C chord. So the basic Island Strum goes this way. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. You can always try to speed it up and use other chords with it. And now let me teach you how to bring a little bit of spice to the Island Strum. Before I break down the technique, how about we compare the both Island Strums? The one with the modification, with a little bit of spice in it, and the basic version. Let's hear how it sounds. So I think the second version of the Island Strum has a little bit more of a dynamic feeling going on, and it's a little bit more pleasant to listen to. Now let me guide you through the movements of the spicier version of the Island Strum. So our first strum, I'm focusing on the lower 2 strings. Doesn't matter whether you have a low G or a high G, it's gonna sound good. And for the rest of the strums, you want to strum the remaining strings. So basically string 1 and 2, you can include the third string in it. So again, strumming the first 2 upper strings, 3 and 4, and then down, down, up, down, up on the lower strings. So strings 1, 2, and maybe even 3. And it's gonna sound like this. Let's add some other chords to it. Strumming number 2, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. This is the way I like to call this strum because one of our favorite songs, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, is played with the strumming. And the strumming sounds like this. Let's break it down. First of all, the rhythm is based on 60 notes, which is taka 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 taka. When it comes to the right hand, the first thing you gotta do is work on your helicopter technique. What I mean by that is this movement, which sounds like a helicopter. So mute the open strings with your left hand. You can also use a chord, doesn't really matter. I like to mute them. That's why it sounds like a helicopter when you mute the strings. And then relax the right hand and keep on going. It's quite fast because this is 60 notes. So you want to get that fast feeling of your strum. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down. And if you pay attention, there is a little bit of an accent on the down beats, meaning on beat 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm strumming a little bit louder when my right hand goes downwards on the beat. 1, E, N, 2, E, N, 3, E, N, 4, E, N, 1, 3, E, N, 4, E, N, again, 2, 3, 4. And now for the cool part, the chuck. And if you're new to chucking, make sure to check out my video where I'm explaining and breaking down everything about this technique. So we want to add the chuck on beat 2 and 4, which is gonna sound like this. 3, E, N, 4, E, N, 1, E, N, 2, E, N, 3, E, N, 4, E, N. So the chuck is a very fast motion of the right hand going down. For the rest of the movements, you keep on strumming down, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck, up, down, up. So the chuck technique comes from the drums when the drummer is hitting the snare drum. So this is the sound we're trying to imitate when we're chucking on the ukulele. And usually the snare drum falls on beats 2 and 4. So now that we know how to play this strumming, how about we play it with the chords of Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And 4 E and 3 E and 4 E and And now for the third strumming, reggae. So let's break it down. First of all, the chords I want you to use for this one's going to be A, M. Later on, you can also try it with other chords. So what is very important about the reggae strum is to keep the strums very, very short. So let's break down the strumming. So the first strum is a muted strum, which is similar to the helicopter movement that we just learned. So it's kind of forming an AM position, but flattening the rest of the fingers and blocking the strings from resonating. So this is your first movement. And this movement falls on beat 1. Straight after that, we play a down strum, and we quickly block the strings. So let's try it again from the beginning. Muted strum, strumming downwards with an open strings, and quickly blocking the sound. Let's do it again. Then we do another muted strum downwards, followed by down, up, block. Let's do it again. Down, up, block with the left hand. And now let's try to put everything together and play it very slowly. So first, a muted down strum, one strum down, muting the strings, then again a muted down strum, and then a quick down, up, mute. Let's play it a little bit faster. You can also try to play this strumming on other chords, but mind that the sound has to be very short and compact, which means you have to find a way of blocking the strings in your left hand. So here is another example of how you can play this strumming with the C chord. So for the C chord, I have my middle and index finger free. So what I can do is block the open strings with using those two fingers. Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, make sure to click the subscribe button. There are a lot of cool tutorials coming your way on a weekly basis, so don't miss on that. And if you still haven't joined my Patreon community, make sure to check it out, because that's where I'm giving live stream classes, releasing replays, tutorials, tabs, etc. It's for all levels, and I would love to see you in our community. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.